Today we are coming to you from southern Illinois, probably southwest Illinois, a little far of a lake called Kinkaid. And we're going to do a little crappie fishing. And we're going to introduce you to a guy that a lot of you crappie fishermen probably already know, but for those of you that don't know, this is Schoenherr. I got it right, didn't I? How many times have you had to spell your name in your life?
A lot.
Kyle is an excellent crappie fisherman, good young guy here that's invited us here to a lake that most of us have probably never heard of. I know I never had. Well, we're in the dog days of summer and we're gonna get out there before it gets too hot. So come along with us today. Kinkaid Lake, southern Illinois, crappie fishing, Kyle Schoenherr.
It's pretty thick vegetation. Well, we got some milfoil, so we're trying to kind of go straight up and out. But also, what there's a lot of vegetation all the way around this lake. You could fish for miles, before you really get bites. But kind of what we found down there is some old stumps that are mixed in that vegetation. So that's generally what the numbers of fish have been coming off of. You got you again. There you got you. Ooh, you got a good one. That's a good one.
Huh? Now see, that's how you catch a crappie.
He was laying under that old stump.
Good Lord.
Now that's a hybrid there. That's a hybrid.
This is a, where you want me to get, Eric, so you can see? Huh?
That's the way to start it off, ain't it?
Man, now that is a nice start right there. Now I guess you're saying that's a hybrid.
It is. It definitely is, for sure.
All right, well, let's get him in the light so we can tell what we're talking about here. Okay, now show them what they're talking about.
Okay, you can see, if you look close, you can see actually some vertical barring like a white, okay? This fish is actually shaped like a white, but it's got a speck pattern like a black, okay? Now, if you count the spines here, a black crappie will have 7. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spines. Okay, so you got 7 spines like a black, vertical barring like a white. These are the fish that get really big. These are the 3-pound plus fish you hear about coming out of this lake.
Well, that's a good one. Well, we're not on a meat run, so I'm gonna let this bad boy go. And it's about got to be right on top of them.
It does. Yeah, they're not real aggressive. A lot of the bites we'll get will be light. That's actually why we went to these small little floats.
Uh-oh. What we got?
Another good one.
What we got?
Net.
What we got? Yeah, I want to see that fancy big old network here.
Boy, that's another good fish right there.
How about that?
That's another hybrid.
Man, I'm a crappie catching dude, ain't it?
That's right.
I told you, what did I tell you? I'm only as good as the guy I fish with. So these things are just chasing each other, aren't they? They don't care who they're mating with, do they?
No.
Look at that.
Pretty fish.
A hybrid crappie. To me, I would have just called that a black.
Right.
You know, at first inspection, I'd have just said that was a black.
That one's really got some vertical barring to it.
Yeah. How about that? A little Kinkaid Lake crappie action right here with Kyle Schoenherr. Yes, sir.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Schoenherr. Just a little bit about what I do in southern Illinois. I guide full-time, obviously, here on Kinkaid Lake in southern Illinois. We also guide on Wren Lake and Lake of Egypt, 12 months out of the year. That's one thing in the last few years that's come about, and people really learn with the modern day electronics that we got now that fishing is definitely something you do 12 months out of the year. Kinkaid is a lake that I really rely on the summer. Basically, my pattern in southern Illinois for the best bite, it seems like, is weeds, shallow water brush, not too much deeper than about 15 foot.
Hey. Oh, here, let me do it.
You do the honors?
Let me do it with this little fancy net here. Look at this little cute thing. Boy, that thing's so little, I didn't even know if I knew how to. Well, it didn't take long.
No.
We're back from break. And we're already in them again. Now that's a dandy right there, Kyle.
Yep.
Hats off to Kyle. Hope nothing but the best for him for the next years to come. And we can only hope that we did a good enough job for him today that he might actually invite us back. Maybe next year we can do another show for you guys. But check out Kyle down here in Southern Illinois. If you want a really good person to fish with, Kyle's your man, and you can learn a lot from a guy like Kyle.
Definitely my goal on a guide trip is to help you all learn something, have a good time, just again, laid back, easy fishing is what it's all about. Hopefully I'll see you all with me on the water and have a good time.